how Yuta will copy Gojo's strategy to tackle Sukuna's open barrier. Well, in chapter 228, Gojo created a small basketball-sized domain because he could strengthen it from the outside, which would allow his timer inside to last 3 minutes before Sukuna's slashes would destroy it. Gojo was capable of creating this compressed domain because of his experience in the prison realm. He trapped Sukuna's domain within his own barrier and then shrank it instantly to compress both of them. In other words, he found and exploited the weak point of open domains, as even in chapter 262, Sukuna is forced to restrict the effective range to only the outline of Yuta's. This leaves no option to escape, and it all boils down to a pure clash between their domain strength as well as endurance, wherein Gojo knew a big advantage from their battle earlier. Their clashes had ended in 3 minutes and 9 seconds exactly, which meant that Sukuna would take 3 minutes to destroy Gojo's barrier. In that case, Gojo's aim is to deal enough damage to Sukuna on the inside that he can't maintain his own domain either. Now, since both of their domains are equal in refinement and attack power, whichever one overpowers the others first wins the fight. And this is the same logic Yuta is using, since he witnessed the fight up close, but there's a catch. In chapter 258, we come to know that there was a 99-second time limit on Sukuna's domain. It would have been an easy clap for Yuta if that was still the case. But no. Sukuna has removed this disadvantage because now he's only targeting Yuta, changing the rules. We should take seriously is that Yuta has 5 minutes left to live. Remember in chapter 261, we were given 3 options regarding Yuta's death. What would happen once the time limit ran out? Option number 1 stated, brain swap always has to be active, and if it's not, then Yuta will die. But the thing is, this option can be debunked if Gege remembers his story. Shout out to this subscriber on screen right now for pointing it out too. Now, the characters giving their opinions were not around during Kenjaku's fight against Yuki. In that battle, Kenjaku actually suffered curse technique burnout in chapter 206. And then Yuki said in chapter 205 that if more than 3 to 4 techniques are used, then his brain would be overloaded. That means if he did burn out, but the technique is always required to be active, Kenjaku should have died then and there, but he didn't. As a result, option 1 doesn't seem plausible, which leaves us with 2 and 3, or the cursed doll technique that Principal Gakuganji learned coming into play to save Yuta's life. Now, to enjoy more peak fiction, watch this video about Yuji's family tree as I break everything down step by step, as it's very complicated and you guys are confused.